Once upon a time, in a quiet forest full of tall trees and singing birds, there lived a tiny ant named Tara. Tara was small, so small that even a falling leaf could block her path. But her dreams? They were huge. Every day, she watched the mountain at the edge of the forest. It was so high that its peak touched the clouds. The other ants called it the Giant's Hill. No ant had ever dared to climb it. But Tara dreamed of standing on top one day, watching the sunrise before anyone else. "Why would you want that?" laughed one of the older ants. "You're too small. The mountain's too big." Tara smiled and said softly, "Maybe. But big things start with small steps." The next morning, while the others collected food, Tara began her journey. She carried nothing, only her courage. The ground was rough. The wind was strong. But her heart whispered, "One step more, Tara. Just one step." Hours turned into days. She crawled over sharp stones and dry grass. Sometimes, she slipped and fell back down. But every time she fell, she remembered her dream, to see the world from the top. Halfway up the mountain, Tara met a butterfly resting on a flower. "Little ant," said the butterfly, "you don't belong up here. The climb will crush you." Tara smiled, breathing heavily. "Maybe. But even if I can't fly, I can try." The butterfly shook her head and flew away. Tara kept climbing. Then came the storm. Rain poured. Wind howled. Tara hid under a rock, trembling. "Maybe they were right," she whispered. "Maybe I should have stayed home." But just then, lightning flashed across the sky, and she saw the top, glowing faintly through the mist. "So close," she said. "I've come too far to quit now." The next morning, weak but determined, Tara crawled again. 1 inch at a time. Her legs hurt. Her body shook. But she kept moving. Finally, she reached the top. The world spread below her, the trees looked like tiny dots, the rivers sparkled like ribbons. The sun rose slowly, painting the sky gold. Tara stood there, feeling the wind brush her face. Tears filled her tiny eyes. She whispered, "I did it. I'm not big, but my dream was." Down in the forest, the other ants waited. When they saw her climbing down, they couldn't believe it. "You really reached the top?" one of them gasped. Tara nodded, smiling. "It wasn't easy. But I learned something." "What?" they asked. She said, "You don't need to be big to achieve big things. You just need to keep moving, even when no one believes in you." From that day on, Tara became the bravest ant in the colony. Whenever a young ant said, "I can't do it," the elders would reply, "Remember Tara, the ant who carried the mountain in her heart."